Well, like Guruji said, we now have Dr. Rama V Bennur who will be presenting a paper. She happens to be the great granddaughter of Veena Sheshanna. She also holds an MA degree in music and literature. I heartily welcome you, ma'am.
वीणावादन तत्त्वज्ञः श्रुतिजातिविशारदः ताळज्ञश्च अप्रयासेन मोक्षमार्गं स गच्छति. My namaskarams to one and all. Special thanks to Vidwan Prashant Iyengar for making me a part of this wonderful Veena festival, Veena conference. Thank you, Mr. Prashant Iyengar. I would like to say that it has been printed in the invitation as a reference to musical instruments in temples, but I would add this correction. Veena and other musical instruments depicted in Hoysala architecture or Hoysala temples. Veena, the melodic queen of instrument, has passed through many stages in its course of evolution. We have a number of examples in Vedas, Ramayana and Mahabharata, apart from different regional literature and our rich and magnificent architectural exhibits. Veena was a common name given to any stringed instrument, as we all know. They were an inseparable part of human life. In its path of evolution, Veena has undergone innumerable changes and experiments in its size, shape, number of strings and resonators, frets, materials with which it was made of, and the mode of playing, to mention a few. These changes have contributed immensely in making our music more ornamented. Apart from the Shastra Granthas, the native literature and architecture reveal a lot about the actual contemporary instruments that were in use. The study of these is helpful in identifying the different milestones in the history of Veena or any musical instruments, thus enabling us to understand the history of instruments. Sculptures are the frozen proof of the contemporary instruments. In this regard, a small effort has been made here to present the innumerable musical instruments, especially Veena, in the magnificent architectural exhibits of Hoysala dynasty. Hoysalas, who ruled Karnataka between 11th and 14th century, have contributed remarkably to the field of art and architecture. The famous temples built by them all over Karnataka depict many musical instruments that belonged to 11th and 14th century. Their study helps us to know the structure, different positions of holding them, and the variety in all the categories of instruments like Tata, Ghana, Sushira, and Avanadha. We know that in the early times, Veena was played by plucking, bowing, and striking the string. We have sculpture depicting all these three types of playing in Belur, Halebeedu, Doddagaddavalli, Somanathpura, and Basaralu. Veenas with one resonator and two resonators. Veenas with and without frets. The different positions of playing the instrument according to their size must have been identified with different nomenclatures. The ancient Kannada literary works mention a number of Veenas like Gauri Veena, Pinaka Veena, Kinnara Veena, Kachapa Veena, Akasha Veena, Tumburu Veena, Vallaki, Vipanchi, Nakula, and so on. These Veenas with different shapes and sizes depicted in Hoysala architecture must have had their own names too. Now, matching them with the names found in literature is what is required. Another interesting point to be noted in this sculpture is whether it is Veena or percussion instruments, mostly they are being played by women. Thus, women were keenly involved in music. I don't know whether it indicates their dominance or equality. The different sizes of Veena and their holding positions tell us about the experiments that were going on in the evolution of Veena. The same may be said regarding the dandi and the number of frets too. It is an interesting point to note that you do not find the present day Saraswati Veena in any of the Hoysaral sculptures, which clearly indicates that it was certainly undergoing the changes before morphing into the present day form. Let us take a look at the different Veenas that existed between 11th to 14th century in Karnataka as depicted in the Hoysala architecture. This is the Chennakeshwar temple, Belur. Next one, please. Halebeedu Hoysaleshwara temple, Keshwa temple in Somanathpura, and this is Mallikarjuna temple of Basaralu, Lakshmi temple in Doddagaddavalli. These are the plucked string instruments we find in all these temples. You can observe the fingers very clearly plucking the string, and also you can see there are absolutely no frets. And please note the size of the Veena with the resonator here. Yeah, next one. This is also plucked instrument. You can see the resonator clearly here. And she's playing it in a standing posture. Yeah, next one. These has a few frets with the standing posture and the plucking, very clearly it is seen. Next. Yeah. This is also another plucked Veena with absolutely no frets. Yeah, next. Unfortunately, this Veena is broken here, but the resonator is clearly seen here, and the position is slanting. Next one, please. This is Saraswati, dancing Saraswati. And you can see that just now Dr. Durga Prasad ji, he was comparing the Saraswati Veena with the vertebral column. You cannot think of that here. See the broken resonator here and absolutely no frets. Most of the Veenas in the hands of Saraswati, as depicted in Belur and Halebeed, they have no frets. And they are very thin. The dandi is very, very thin, and many times it is round in shape than flat. Yeah, next one, please. This is also another Saraswati with a smaller Veena with the resonator here and no frets and being plucked here. Yeah. Next one, please. Same thing, you can see I don't think they are frets, they look like designs here, and it is being plucked. The resonator is clearly visible here. Yeah, next one, please. I was told that this is a Shiva playing some special kind of Veena, Rudra Veena, they said. I don't know, because I have no proof for this. But it has a resonator here. It is in the Bhuvaneshwari, not on the wall. Yeah, next one, please. You can see a few frets here and Veena being plucked here. Yeah. Very beautiful fingers and nails can be seen here. And look at absolutely no frets here. The Saraswati playing the very thin Veena. Very, very thin it is with the resonator here. Yeah, next. Yeah. You can see the few frets here, but still it is being played with fingers. Next one. I don't know if it is the simple version of Ekatari or a Veena. It has a resonator here, absolutely no frets. It looks very simple form of Veena. Ekatanti. Next one, please. similar Veena here, but being played in a different position. Yeah, next one. This is a beautiful Veena in the hands of Saraswati. You can also see the strings here with a resonator being plucked. Next one, please. This actually can be mistaken for a flute. No, it is a Veena with a resonator here. It is not a flute. Next one, please. Another Veena being plucked with a resonator here, clearly seen. Next one, please. A standing Natya Saraswati playing the Veena. It's a beautiful sculpture. Look at the fingers plucking the strings here, and the thin dandi and the resonator here. Yeah, next. Stringed instruments played by striking. This is very clear, showing the striker here. Very clearly you can see the striker here. Yeah, next one, please. Yeah, even this is very clear. It shows how it was taken. Please do not mistake this for kolata. They are not. Yeah, next one. This is a classic example of this. A Veena which was played by striking the string. And look at the beautiful work here. Gettu Vadya, yeah, you told me about it. Gettu Vadya. Probably it is the Moola Rupa of Gotu Vadya. Yeah, Gettu Vadya. Yes, you told me about it. Next one, please. See, you can see the striker in the right hand. And look at the pointed end of this Veena. And look at this blunt end. It's being played with the striker. Yeah, next. Same thing here. It is, as Prashant Iyengar said, it's a classic example of Gettu Vadya. It is. Next. Stringed instruments with and without frets. You find a number of sculptures with very few frets and with number of frets. You can see that. Yeah, next. Yeah, here. The frets are clear. This standing position, I don't know, it gives me a feeling that this was being played with a bow. Though I don't see any bow here, the position makes me feel that it was being played with a bow. Yeah, next please. Same thing here. You can see the frets and also the bow is missing, but the standing position makes you feel that it is typical Dhanur Veena. Yeah, next. Yeah, this is absolutely no frets. Next one, please. Yeah. It's being plucked, but no frets here. Next. Yeah. Frets are there, but it's being plucked. Next. Yeah. This is a striker very clearly visible here. She's playing it. Yeah, the next one, please. Yeah, here you can see. Unfortunately, this is also broken. The Veena is broken, so you can't make out. No frets here at all. No frets, yeah. Same thing. A small sized Veena, but with absolutely no frets. Yeah, next one, please. Yeah. This has a few frets and it's being played by plucking. Same thing here. Next one, please. Yeah. The right hand it was missing, so probably it was being played with a bow. This is, yeah, plucked with a few frets. Absolutely no frets in this Veena. Yeah, next one. That's enough. Actually, there are a number of drums depicted in Hoysala architecture, especially an instrument called avuja. The Kannada literature mentions a number of avujas. In fact, they mention different avujas for different talas. It was such a popular instrument. Now it is very hard to see. You don't find them at all. So there are a number of drums. You can just show all the drums very fast. But there's one interesting icon I want to show you. Not this. Next. No. Next. Yeah. The right hand playing the eda or the left side of the mridangam. You can. This is a very rare. It's really interesting for mridanga players. They'll know this. Yeah. Thank you for traveling back in time to relish the Hoysala architecture and wonderful depiction of different kinds of Veena. Thank you, Prashant Iyengar, once again. Thank you.
Come. 1 minute. I had to do my duty and come and sit here, but it is inevitable for me because I have to perform. Madam, thank you so much. It was such a wonderful thing. You have taken so much pain. Actually, for this, she traveled to Halebeedu and other villages to photograph. And I cannot say anything for her strain that she has taken in traveling and coming back and presenting here. A million thanks to you for all the strain that you have taken. Thank you so much, madam. I request Dudu Sitarma Garu to honor her, please. So nice. Madam, please. Thank you very much, madam.
I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all our sponsors. We have Vijayavani and Digvijaya News as our media partners, Canara Bank as our bank partners, Dayananda as our event partners, Supreme Pickups as pickup partners, Physio 365 as health partners, and we are also live at Chalet Live. Thank you.